Hello, my name is Kehinde Adegoke, otherwise known as Kehinde. I'm a writer, host, speaker, liberation, and intentional lifestyle coach. And you are welcome to Monday Motivation. On this platform, we motivate, inspire you, liberating you from just living into intentional living. And if this is your first time logging in or viewing or watching us, we encourage you to please leave a comment so that we can know how to serve you better. Like and share with all of your friends. So today we will be talking about reflection. Looking back from January to February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Now we're in December. Something must have happened between January till right now. Some event could have happened, some disappointment, or some appointment, some glorious time, joyous time, and some other moment. So reflection will help you in the new year. You may have your resolution already. You may have been preparing to see what am I going to do in the year 2022. Yeah, that is great. That is such an amazing plan. But without looking back, without knowing where you fell last year, it will be difficult to know how you can present yourself into the new year. New year resolutions are great, but self-reflection is powerful. It's a powerful tool that can aid your resolution into the new year. What is reflection? Reflection is a deep thinking about what has happened in the past or how you have done something. Reflection gives you the room to think about what has happened. I know some of you must have cultivated the habit of having a daily resolution, but have you ever thought about something that in the moment at which something happened, your perception to that thing differs from when you think about it again? Following a guideline into positive thinking, not just thinking or writing off that thing as absolutely unnecessary, or tagging it as it's such a bad experience. From every bad experience, there is always a lesson to learn. From every good experience, there is always a lesson to behold. So what are you thinking about? What has happened to you? Or have you even thought about, I don't even want to go there. I don't want to open that Pandora box. I don't want to go back into the past. I just want to leave whatever that has happened to me from January to December and just leave it there because I don't want to go back to it. I will encourage you to go back and have a look. There is a proverb where I come from in the West African. They would often say that when a child falls down, they look ahead, but when an adult falls down, they look behind. Why? Because that stone that hit them to the ground may still be there, but if it is not being taken away, it is possible that other people can fall the exact same place that they fell. Your reflection is not just for you alone. Reflecting is also for other people coming behind you so that they could learn from your mistake. But if you've not fully reflected on your mistake, how can that be a lesson for the people coming behind you? How can that be a lesson for you to watch out for things that could serve as a barrier or a danger into the year 2022? It is time to self-reflect. It is time to think about it. What have I done right? What have I done wrong? The things that you've done wrong, sit down and think about it through. Go through it step by step. Begin to analyze everything. Reflect on them. Begin to think about the positive and the negative aspects of what has happened. And for every appointment, don't just say that I passed it. I did it because I prepared for it. There's also a lesson to learn from there so that when people ask you, what is your success? You won't just say, I got there. There will be a guideline at which that helped you. And also that could be your strength in the year 2022. It is not something that you will start thinking, how do I go about this? It is something that you already know. You have been able to highlight your weakness and you've been able to recognize your strengths. So this can be a powerful tool for you to achieving greater things in the new year. This calls for a deep reflection. Have a little sit down and begin to go through your diary. Begin to go through what you've been able to gather. Begin to go through those notes that you've been able to write down in the conferences that you've been able to attend, or those Zoom calls, or those motivational quotes, and those words that you feel that has pulled you down. Pick them up again. There might be something in those words, but not looking at it from a painful lens, but trying to use your positive aspect to look at it and be free from any pain attached to it, because those pain could strategize and repackage themselves and wait for you in the new year. But if you tackle it now, you will travel into the new year light and with a positive thought of what is ahead of you. It is very important to grasp your strength, understand your weakness, and begin to turn them into your strength, rather than digging a hole and burying them down. This is your moment. But reflection helps you develop your skill and reveal its effectiveness. So once you know you have a skill, after reviewing it, you know how best that you can use it. You know where exactly that you can use it. You know when it's required. You know if it still needs some building up. You know if you have to tone it down a little bit so that you can get your desired result. Reflection will help you bring out positivity. Reflection helps you make sense of things. Sometimes we don't understand what is happening to us. But if we can try to put ourselves in a reflective mood, not trying to judge what has happened to us, not trying to pick our errors out, but trying to see what has happened, reflect back a little bit. What have I done? What did I do at this point in time? It's a place of questioning your judgment, but not in a negative way, but in a positive way. Why did I do it like this? Was it because I did it like this? Was that why I got this result? Or if I had done it like this, would it help? Because if you don't reflect, you can keep doing something over and over again and you will keep getting the same result. Until you had a twist to something, you would not get a different result. Add a twist to it and then you get another result in your default mode to do it exactly how you've done it the last time, but forgetting that doing it the same way will keep yielding the same result. But if you try it in another way, you will be able to get a different result. Then you can cross-examine both of them and think, doing it this way, will it give me the result that I desire? Or doing it that way, will it give me the result that I desire? So it is very important to reflect so that you can get the sense of things. What I have said, there are some key notes that I want you to understand and take on board before you start preparing for the new year. Reflection is about questioning so that you can positively and actively question what is happening. Reflection will uncover breakthroughs for you. Reflection will challenge your thoughts. Reflection will change and help you track your progress. Reflection will increase your self-awareness. Reflection will encourage a self-acceptance. Reflection will help you live intentionally, which means that you will live with intentions and you will begin to act towards it. So take a moment to reflect on what has happened from January to December. Do not use the same approach if you want a different result. You need to change your approach, or you need to rebrand your approach, or you need to make a research so that you can get the desired result for the new year. Reflect, work towards it, and actively and positively make your plans in the new year. So let us consider some quotes. So this is by Wayne Dyer. The state of your life is nothing more than a reflection of the state of your mind. So which means that you need to reflect on your mind. When you begin to reflect in your mind, there lies the change that you want in your life. So let us consider the second quote. This is by Dr. Paul Wong. Time spent in self-reflection, it is never a waste, but it is an intimate date with yourself. Amazing. There are some things that people will never tell you. Some people will flatter you till you dig a hole for yourself and never be found. But there is something that is powerful that you have. It is self-reflection. You can be able to reflect on you. Have a date with yourself. Think about things that you've even thought about. Take a look at your journal again. Take a look at your diary again and begin to recollect those moments that you've had in the year and what you can do better in the new year. So, till I see you again next week, don't forget, you are important, which is why you need to self-reflect so that you can be much more productive in the new year. You have just been liberated from just making plans without reflection, but now you are making plans after reflecting. So, see you again next week. Bye now.